Snow in the desert. No, it's not impossible. That's what civil engineering can achieve. And that is why I am studying civil engineering. Snow in the desert were the very first words of my personal statement, which I wrote when I was in Oderzo, my hometown, because I'm Italian and I will try not to move my hands too much, but I can't promise anything. So after I got my secondary school diploma, I was a bit lost. I didn't really know what I wanted to study, and I knew deep down it would have been some sort of engineering. And one day I was watching a TV program. It's called Mega Constructions, and that was the project they were talking about, Ski Dubai, which is a ski resort in Dubai, in the middle of the desert. How cool is that? Civil engineers literally created snow in the desert, and that deeply impressed me. And I thought, I want to do something like that when I grow up. But I think it's a bit too early for me, so that's the only thing I have ever built, an oil rig. Level 3 civil engineering students have the amazing opportunity to choose Constructionarium as one of their elective modules. The module allows them to finally put theory into practice and to actually work on a real project. Obviously, I was not alone. We were a group of 18 students, Team Ravensburg, and each one of us with a specific role. I was the health and safety manager for the project. And in 5 days, we built a 1:20 scale version of the Ravensburg North oil rig. We had a contractor, Shepherd Construction, and they provided us with all the construction materials and all the personal protective equipment that we used on site, and that I am wearing right before the concrete pour. We have been guided and helped by experts from both Constructionarium and Shepherd. And I think it's worth having an overview of the project because it's really interesting. And we started from nothing, as you can see. On the first day, half of the team was working in the dry dock, and they built the formwork for the base of the concrete box. The other half of the team was working in a yard right next to the dry dock. And we have been fixing steel reinforcement bars for hours, and it was extremely tiring and extremely painful. But still, like, a good experience. At the very end of the day, we put the grid inside the formwork, and we actually poured the concrete inside the base to create the base. I can assure you that handling concrete is extremely tiring, is exhausting. We had to use shovels to level the concrete, and we had to use those very heavy concrete vibrator pockers to vibrate the concrete so the air inside goes out, and when it hardens you don't get an andesite honeycomb effect. Day 2, we did the same things for the walls, so inner and outer formwork. We then built an elevator scaffolding to walk on it and to pour the concrete inside the walls. And on that day, we also had to prepare a gravel foundation in the middle of the lake. So we had to use that scary boat to go inside and pour the gravel in the lake. I got badly sunburned, so being Italian doesn't really work as a sunscreen for me, because I'm so pale. Day 4, we put the scaffold tower inside the concrete box, and we then prepared the formwork for the roof. We poured the concrete and created the roof and wrote our names on it. And that was the moment of truth, day 5, when we actually flooded the dry dock. We floated the oil rig in the middle of the lake, and we pumped water inside, because obviously it was empty, so it could actually sink and sit on the gravel foundation. But we were successful, and it was a really nice project, and the satisfaction was great. I am a little bit obsessed with rings, and I am a little bit obsessed with the Latin aphorism, carpe diem, seize the day. So what I'm trying to say is that every opportunity you take gives you something. It can be either bad or good or both, but always enriching in some way. So why not? That's the question I ask myself every time I have to decide whether to take a decision or not. And I hope you do the same. Thank you.